Beck, and today I'm interviewing my father, Dr. Aaron Beck. We are respectively the University Professor Emeritus of Psychiatry, and I'm Clinical Associate Professor. We're both at the University of Pennsylvania Perelman School of Medicine. And my father is the President Emeritus, and I am the President of the Beck Institute for Cognitive Behavior Therapy in Philadelphia. And we have a number of questions that span your career's work. How did you get into psychiatry?
Well, you know, that's the story of a big flip-flop. When I was in medical school, I was really turned off by psychiatry. The chairman of psychiatry at that time had been a student of Kraepelin, and he saw psychiatric patients as falling into one of two categories. Either they were psychotic or they had psychopathic personality disorder. Psychopathic personality is what he called that, and neither were treatable. So that wasn't a very favorable introduction to somebody who wanted to actually help people. And then there was, I believe, one psychoanalyst on the staff who did some teaching, and the way he talked was so esoteric I really could not understand him. So when it came time for me to write an essay as part of my clinical clerkship on psychiatric patients, I really wasn't able to do it, and I had some kind of a mental block. So one of my friends, Marty Gordon, actually helped me to write the paper, The Relationship, and you have to squeeze in the techniques as part of the relationship. So anyhow, so I imagine that it may be that the autonomous patients may do better with the other types of delivery systems that I mentioned. Now, there's a big school of thought that believes that the therapeutic alliance is the key thing. But again, getting back to some work done by Derubas, he finds that the therapeutic alliance does not come before the improvement, but comes after the improvement. Or to put it another way, once the patient starts doing the therapeutic techniques and develops certain of the skills and sees that the skills are effective, then the patient starts to feel that he has a working alliance with the therapist. So the whole sense of the alliance comes after the patient is actually going through and practicing the techniques. The other school of thought, which is the dominant one, is you have to have the working alliance first, and then the patient will start using the techniques. In any event, it's still an open question, and there are some patients who do get better just on the basis of the various therapeutic factors such as warmth and empathy and so on. They do get better, but the question is, do they stay better? And this is what the research is going to have to show. We believe that the people who've learned the therapeutic skills are the ones who are less likely to relapse later on, because they will all have these skills and they can keep exercising them for the rest of their lives. So anyhow, that's where things stand with the therapeutic alliance.
Well, thank you so much for all of the interesting things that you said today. You told a couple of stories that even I hadn't heard about. And I'd like to thank you on behalf of really the psychotherapeutic world for the work that you have done. We get emails constantly at the Beck Institute of how grateful both professionals are and consumers are for the work that you've done.
Well, thank you for the interview. Actually, it's been going down memory lane for me, going back many decades in some cases, and your questions have helped me to piece together things that I've thought about, but I haven't really put them together before. So thank you so much for this opportunity.
And you've celebrated your 90th birthday this year. It seems that you have the mind of a much younger person, certainly the energy and the work, and I know you still work pretty much 24/7.
Right, well, thank you.